Good evening, citizens. Welcome back to Batman Arkham City. Last time we rescued another one of the Riddler's hostages because, well, the Riddler's a jerk. He tried to cheat us out of it this time. He played a shell game, but he was secretly moving somebody behind the scenes. This time around, we'll actually, and I'm being serious this time, we are definitely going inside the museum. We're going to track down the Penguin and Mr. Freeze. The only thing I'm going to say first is that I'm going to get only a little bit distracted, but if that phone rings, I'm not picking it up. I'm just going to pick up a couple trophies and Riddler secrets. This is one of the ones that I was looking around for earlier, but couldn't find it. Turns out the pad here is just on top of the roof. You just got to go up to it. It's pretty easy.
Zero visual on target. I repeat, we have lost sight of Batman.
Anyway, now that we actually have an idea of where Catwoman's apartment is, the riddle for now is,
I need to grapple further for the boost to kick in.
The riddle for now is actually going and taking a picture of apartment. Because, you know, the Riddler's a creep. And he likes... Nope, not answering that phone. I'm not going to do it. Before we go there, there is another one of these Riddler challenges. Kind of gets you used to a different way of activating these panels. If you hadn't already gotten that one with the 4 up next to the courthouse, well, you can't batarang these. You gotta hit them all in a row, and it's a little bit too difficult. But you can use the explosive gel, which is it's a nice way of getting used to the concept of using different gadgets to solve problems. But we'll grab this trophy. We'll make our way over the next roof, and we find ourselves right where we want to be. With that out of the way, I'll start making my way over to the Bowery. But we won't be heading directly into the museum. There's a few things that I want to pick up on the way there. A few Riddler, well, screen grabs, and also, I think maybe 3 trophies. Maybe 4. This one, it's sort of a nice take on something we've done before. With the remote electrical charge gadget, you can use these generators to push and pull some metal spheres. You can push this up, push it over, and then once it's safely in this corner, you can just go over and grab it. Although having, roughly 440 Riddler trophies and challenges in the game is a little bit intimidating. It's nice to see how many different things they've gotten to keep it fresh, so to speak. There's a Riddler screen grab here. I keep forgetting what the hell they call them. A riddle, I guess. Yeah, riddle. A Riddler riddle. For Quincy Sharp's election campaign for mayor. We'll see that here shortly. But after I grab this trophy, there's actually one I can explain a little bit more, because it actually deals with some backstory that is not in the games. Here we have Sal Maroni's restaurant. The riddle itself refers to a massacre, and that Maroni family restaurant being closed is actually a reference to the Long Halloween comic book, which is the one where, well, Two-Face pretty much became Two-Face. Basically what it is sort of a Batman Year 2, and there was a holiday killer going around Gotham City, killing various mob personas on different holidays. And the Maroni family, well, they happen to have a pretty serious death at just outside the restaurant on Valentine's Day. It's a neat little touch. Meanwhile, this is that thing I've been looking around for a while. It's one of the, well, it's a nice little store, but it's actually where you can find Scarface. Scarface, as you may recall, is the, well, the boss of the ventriloquist, so to speak. He's a dummy, but Arnold Wesker doesn't seem to believe it.
Bastard! Look out! It's Batman!
there is a interrogation just up there that I want to take care of before we go inside. The interrogation isn't totally useful. There's a non-zero chance that I'm going to grab at least one of the things it's going to reveal to me, without consulting the map. But it's nice to get out of the way. I think I'm probably somewhere at around... Oh shoot, I don't even know how many Riddler challenges. 60 to 80, probably, Riddler challenges done. Usually the thugs that you interrogate will reveal the riddles on the map for the area you're in. But if you've already revealed all the riddles or on that map, or you've already grabbed them all, he'll start revealing for other areas. So for instance, if I grab everything in the Bowery, or I know where everything is in the Bowery, he could start showing me things for the sewers, or for what's it called? Steel mill, things like that. So we'll go ahead and take this guy out. I actually mess up my controls a little bit here. I don't know what I was thinking, but I drop explosive gel instead of doing something else. I thought it caught the guy, but it didn't, so I get kicked in the face. Shame on me. That move right there that I just did, I'll go into more detail on it exactly later in this video. I'll explain it when we get there.
Me hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you.
But with everything else out of the way, let us finally make our way into the museum. Well, okay, I lied, damn it. Let's grab one more trophy and then go into the museum. Grab one more trophy and do one more physical challenge and then go into the museum. This being on a different save file, I actually haven't gotten this one yet, but it's always nice to see again. Just for funsies. Last time we were here, we actually weren't able to get in because the Penguin had deployed his... Oh, what's it? The military-grade jammers that were jamming our connection back to the Bat computer. But with those out of the way, now we can finally hack our way into the museum.
All visitors must be searched as part of our ongoing commitment to keep you safe and protect the unique collection we have on display. All visitors should be sure to check out our latest attraction, Dangers from the Deep, in the Aquatic Observation Chamber. All visitors with a valid ticket or concession card
And if we look down the stairs here, we'll actually find a new type of enemy.
Do it again.
He's wearing body armor.
5 million years
I'll need to
ago.
unleash a series of quick, focused attacks to penetrate his defenses.
Thugs in body armor are a bit more resilient than your average thugs. They can still be taken out by the special combo takedown, but the real trick is to do the beatdown. It's something I haven't actually used for its intended purpose just yet, but this is the first time you really get a chance to use it for that. So let's talk to the guy they were having some fun with.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after you've answered my question. Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, Oh, man, what was it?
The code. Now.
It's Sarah. He said to tell you the code is Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
It's Jones, Batman. Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on in here. I guess we found out. There were 10 of us. Hopefully, there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the rest of your team is alive, I'll find them.
Those of you more familiar with comic books may recognize that name Sarah as the name of Commissioner James Gordon's second wife, Sarah Essen. That's probably the reference. I can't think of why it wouldn't be. But we do technically have another mission to take care of here. We need to find these undercover cops and keep them safe. Before that, there is the other part of the Scarface story here, which I'll go ahead and grab. As for the Penguin's Museum itself, you may notice all these little buttons around the area in front of some of the displays. I'll grab all of the I'll grab all those in a separate video, just because, or a bonus video, just because it takes a while to go through them. There's a lot of things to grab. But we can take care of another trophy here. It seems like you can't get through it first, but as long as you have the range amplifier upgrade, you can reach this. You can reach this security panel and open this up to grab yourself another trophy. Something of particular note is that the next Riddler room actually requires a gadget we won't have for a little while yet. So, I mean, gather your trophies away, but you may not have them for some. You may not have the room prompt for some time yet.
I could use a remote-controlled batarang to trigger switches that are out of reach.
I can, but I'm not going to yet because there's another trophy to grab. Just getting used to something that I'd already done a little bit when I grabbed that one trophy from inside the courthouse. There's actually an area you'll need to do it again in the next room. Actually, no, you don't have to, but it's the only way to get some of the trophies. There's another riddle on the wall for a young Oswald Cobblepot, standing with his family, but they look plenty happy. And this is one of the bigger fights in the game, and I love it.
Help me!
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Show them what we got. So, Batman, you here for the cops, the Iceman, or me?
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages. But now, I'm taking you down too.
Ooh, aren't you scary?
You're about to find out.
Am I really? Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. So here's the thing. Back there, I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled. And, as luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving orders here anymore, Cobblepot.
I was hoping you'd say that. Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
So I really like this fight. It's not the most intense one in the game. That's actually, well, a few of the challenge maps definitely get harder. This is a challenge map setting. But as far as actual story maps goes, this is the first time you find yourself in the middle of a really big melee, and it's really fun. It's also the first time you can get yourself messed up pretty badly if you're not used to combat. But well, I guess that's part of the challenge. Biggest thing I can say is just focus on your counters, use your special combos when you get them, and just make sure you're keeping the guys hurt. I would definitely say prioritize counters over your offense. Your strikes will get up your critical strikes if you time them correctly, but what's going to keep your combo going and going to keep you alive is mastering those counters.
You weren't supposed to do that, Batman. You're forcing me to bring out the big guns. Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
The move I was talking about earlier actually gets shown off here for the first time, the Ultra Stun. Basically, if you hit the stun button 3 times in a row, you'll do a big old stun. It's really useful for Titan thugs, and it will also knock out anybody you use it on. It'll knock them down on the ground for an extended period of time. Using the Titans to fight is pretty much unchanged. You can, this time around, you can press the A button to make them charge, or you can press the B button to have them slam the ground into a shockwave. I don't find either one as useful as just doing the straight-up rodeo strikes, but it gives you options. The Titan thugs are still pretty threatening outside of their, well, if you're trying to counter somebody else. One of the things I can say is that if you're in the middle of doing an Ultra Stun, and the last stun goes off before a incoming henchman will strike you, requiring a counter, he'll actually back off. That may be a game balancing thing, just to make it so that you can actually pull off the Ultra Stuns when you need to. It's also a lot nicer not to have to worry about waiting for the Titan henchman to charge and then throwing a batarang at him this time around. This time you can actually go on the offense against them. After doing it twice in a row, the third time, we'll take out the henchman. And whenever you do it, it feels pretty damn good.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bioreadings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But...
I'll be in touch.
And so Oracle finally joins the party. We do have another switch here to hit with the remote control batarang, but that's not the only thing to do with it in this room. You may notice right behind us that there is a electrical field. If you throw the batarang in that and don't turn around too early, you can take it inside this gate that just opened up, and then in the back right of the room there are some barred windows leading off to the next room over, but one of them is not barred. You can, actually, 2 of them, one on the lower right and lower left. But you can swing it in this fuse box, and that'll open this up. And then if you crash through the window here, there'll be one more trophy to grab. But now we can actually make our merry way upstairs. I mean, it sounds like the Penguin wants us to chase him. As always, there are about 2 more trophies to grab on the way there. If we send this elevator up first, there is a breakable wall right here on the right that you can use some explosive gel on. And there's a trophy right behind the wall. once we start heading upstairs, we can send the elevator up, and there's a weak wall directly above you, which you can put some gel on. And this will lead us upstairs. One more thing to grab. There is another vent that can be dragged open here, behind which is... well, you can guess. None of those trophies actually unlocks anything, which is kind of surprising. I'd figure if you were going to put the challenge map trophy somewhere, it might be, well, right next to the spot you had the challenge in. There's one more thing we can hack in here. This one will actually turn off the electric fence, so that instead of going the long way around, you can just go through the doors downstairs to get up here next time.
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy.
No! No!
When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the copsicle.
He's full of himself, isn't he?
Over here, please.
We should obviously go and help this gentleman out, but, well, after tagging a trophy. But there is one thing to be aware of.
Please, help me.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
If you played Arkham Asylum, this area works a lot like the Killer Croc boss fight, and that if you move too quickly, something bad's gonna happen to you. This time around, it doesn't matter if you're crouching or if you're just walking. If you crouch and move at full speed, it'll still be too fast, and the ice will go out on you.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are two more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... well, I guess you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
It's not actually the direction I want to head in, but it really seems wrong to leave these two guys on ice. So, we'll go help them out first. It's pretty important to move slowly here. Well, you just gotta have a bit of patience. The ice will crack underneath you, but unless you start moving quickly, there's really no threat of it, no threat of you falling through.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? He's tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
As compared to falling in the water outside, if you fall in the water here, that's pretty much instant death, because, well, I guess Batman left his shark repellent spray somewhere else. Didn't pack it in his utility belt.
So cold. Where did Penguin get that gun?
He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
I thought there was something to tag over here. There's not. But what we will do is I actually want to head over to the other side of the room first. just because it's more convenient. Either way, if you do this side of the room first or the other side, you will be coming back to this side to finish it up. So it's just a bit faster to start with the other side of the room.
Come on, Batman, we're right here.
You scared, little bat?
Oh no, what are you gonna do now?
Didn't we tell you that was gonna happen? Sorry, must have slipped our minds. Maybe you should go look for a can opener. Hell, why bother? Nothing's getting through the security gate. You're trapped out there. How'd he do that?
No hi.
You scared, Batman?
Something of particular note is whenever you're countering the armored henchmen, even if you do a counter at a ×3 combo or more, it won't knock them down, it'll just knock them back a little bit. They really are a bit beefy than, they are quite beefier than anybody else you'll run into, so unless you're doing the beatdown or an instant combo takedown, they're going to be a little bit of a problem to work with. There's another penguin to break here, because reasons. And there's another riddle up here to solve for, well, the Joker's 2 pets. Looks like Bud and Lou have had better days. This sort of serves as the Penguin's War Room combination trophy case. He's got a spot for the Joker, a spot for Harley, and a spot for Mr. Freeze. We should probably go help him out. I mean, maybe.
I shall slice you into pieces, American.
And so here's the counterpart to Mr. Hammer. Over on the Joker's side is Mr. Sickle. Mr. Sickle's actually, I think, a bit more dangerous than Mr. Hammer because his sickle, whereas with Mr. Hammer you could pretty much just jump over him continuously and never have to worry about it, Mr. Sickle has a pretty wide swing, and it'll hit you, even if you don't think it will. However, somebody turned me onto this neat little trick of using the special combo Bat Swarm to pretty much keep him constantly off balance. And that's pretty darn useful. I was aiming for the thug, don't know why I hit the thing, but it works.
Do you realize how many bones you've got left for me to break?
Oh God, please don't hurt me. I'll tell you what I know.
And so, with Mr. Sickle out of the way, we'll probably see him again, but hopefully not before too long. We can open up this shutter, and we'll finally be able to get Mr. Freeze out of his predicament. There's a scrambled letter here. It just requires you to stay hovered on the right password for a little bit longer. Nothing big.
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Forget the clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Penguin is protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife out of this, Batman. Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends.
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
I kind of feel like Batman was being pretty reasonable there, and Mr. Freeze is being a little bit obstructionist, but what do I know? There's another Titan canister to break here. Hopefully this will keep the Penguin from getting any more Titan thugs. One more security panel to crack. And one more riddle to solve before we make our way out of the room. There's a poster for the twins, the Abramovici twins, Hammer and Sickle. But with that out of the way, we'll make our way over to the other side of the Iceberg Lounge, which, as you may be able to guess, is where Mr. Freeze's suit is being kept. If you'd gone over to the other side first, I believe this ice would have started melting. They'd actually have to use the rafts to go from one side to the other.
Course you can. Thought you'd like a little entertainment to go along with the ice skate. Tell them your name, son. Yeah? Screw you. Oh, this piggy's still got some life in him. Good. Let's hear him squeal. What you're hearing is the sound of an undercover cop having his fingers frozen to sub-zero temperatures. Now, I wonder what would happen if I take this hammer and... Well, what do you know? His whole bloody hand explodes.
One more Riddler trophy to grab, and then that'll actually be it for this video. I'll be getting into the next room next video. The only trick with this one is you just have to hit whatever Riddler light is currently lit up. Doesn't matter which one you hit, just has to be lit up at the time. But as soon as we step through this door, I'm going to start playing one of the interview tapes for the Penguin. Otherwise, please join me next time.
I'm only doing this as a courtesy, Strange. Don't think you've beaten me.
I just thought we could both benefit from a little talk, Mr. Cobblepot.
Don't try that psycho mumbo-jumbo with me, Strange. I'm not like the other crazies.
Of course not. After all, considering the challenges you faced.
Challenges? What freaking challenges? You're no better than me. No one is. I own this place.
Well, to be clear, I allow you certain freedoms, but let's continue. Why do you feel the need to own anything? I believe it is a mechanism to compensate for some childhood inadequacy. You were friends with the Waynes, correct?
I was. Till someone did the world a favor and blew the brains out of little Wayne's self-righteous parents. I was laughing for weeks. It still brings a smile to my face.
And you think that's okay?
Okay? No, I don't think it's okay. I think it's bloody hysterical. That family destroyed mine. What happened to them? Well, it couldn't have happened to nicer people.